Good afternoon, students. Our topic this afternoon is about parabola, the graph of quadratic functions. Now, we have two main objectives, and these are illustrate the graph of quadratic functions or the parabola. Ipapakita natin yung ano ang itsura ng parabola, and from that parabola, i-analyze natin the effects of changing the values of a, h, and k in the equation y is equal to a times the quantity x minus h square plus k. Ngayon, these are the quadratic functions na initially gagamitin natin just to analyze the graph of quadratic parabola or the quadratic functions, changing the value of your a, changing the value of your k, changing the value of your h, and both a, h, and k. So, to start with, una nating ipakita paano bang itsura ng graph ng y is equal to x squared. So, if you are going to graph this, this quadratic function y is equal to x squared, ang itsura niyan ay nandiyan dyan. So, mainly, ang tawag natin dito, ang pinaka-vertex niya, pag sinabi nating vertex, that is the pivoting point. Pivoting meaning dyan yung nagsisimula na lumiko yung parabola. So, ang pivoting point natin ay nasa 0, 0 or the origin. So, ganito ang itsura ng parabola. So, let's analyze ngayon ano ang magiging itsura ng parabola kapag pinalitan natin yung value ng a. In this case, ano ang value ng a? Okay, the value of your a in y is equal to x squared is 1. Positive 1. Ngayon, tingnan natin kung ano magiging itsura ng parabola kapag yung 1 na yan ay ginawa nating 2. Observe the changes. No? Y is equal to x squared. Gawin natin yan 2 instead. Ano nangyari? Okay? So, yung una, initially, yan yung itsura natin, y is equal to x squared. Nung ginawa nating 2x squared, naging ganito na ang parabola. Gawin pa nating 3. Tingnan natin kung ano magiging itsura niya. Y is equal to x squared. Gawin nating 3x squared. Now, see the changes. From y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating 2x squared. Yan ang naging graph niya. From 2x squared, ginawa nating 3x squared. Yan ang nangyayari. Tapos gawin pa nating y is equal to 4x squared. Okay, 4x squared. Now, tingnan nyo yung nangyayari sa parabola. Ano ang nangyayari doon sa initial parabola natin na y is equal to x squared? So, y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating 2x squared, ginawa nating 3x squared, ginawa nating 4x squared. Ano nangyayari dun sa parabola? Yes! Very good. So, meaning, yung parabola natin from y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating 2x squared, ginawa nating 3x squared, ginawa nating 4x squared, panipis ng panipis ang parabola. Ibig sabihin, or the correct term is, the parabola gets narrower. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin ganyan, gets narrower, panipis ng panipis yung parabola. While the value of your a gets bigger and bigger in value. Okay? So, ngayon, paano naman kung gawin nating palitin natin yung value ng a? No? Palitin natin yung value ng a. Instead of making it bigger, gawin natin smaller in value. For example, y is equal to 1/2. Let's say 1/2 x squared. Now see. Tapos gawin naman natin siyang ano nangyari din sa parabola natin? Okay? Lumaki kumpara dito sa y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating 1/2 x squared, lumabas siya doon sa parabola natin na y is equal to x squared. So, lumapad. Tingnan natin yung isa pa. Let's say y is equal to gawin nating 1/4. Gawin nating 1/4 x squared. See? See the difference? From x squared, ginawa nating 1/2 x squared, ginawa nating 1/4 x squared. So, lumapad ng lumapad yung parabola natin. So from that, we can say that kapag lumiit ng lumiit yung value ng a natin, ang parabola natin ay palapad naman ng palapad, or it gets wider and wider. Pero hindi pwedeng umabot ng 0 yung a. Bakit? Kapag naging 0 yung a, hindi na siya quadratic. Ano na siya ngayon yan? Oo, yan. So, magiging linear na kung meron pa tayong isang value ng x dyan. Okay? So, now, let's have now the conclusion. Kapag ang value ng a ay lumaki ng lumaki, yung parabola mo ay panipis ng panipis, or it gets narrower. Kapag naman yung value ng a mo ay paliit ng paliit ang value, yung parabola mo naman, it gets wider and wider. Okay? So now, how about making your parabola, or making your the sign of your a negative? Okay? So, initially, yan yung parabola natin, y is equal to x squared. Let's make the value of your a negative. Y is equal to negative x squared. Ano nangyari? Okay. Naging reflection siya ng x squared. So, meaning, ang pinaka-term natin dyan, it opens downward. So, we can say that if your a value is positive, then it opens upward. And once your a value naman ay negative, now, your parabola opens downward. So again, kapag yung a is negative, it opens downward. Kapag yung a value mo naman is positive, then it opens upward. Okay? Now, let's try naman changing the value of your k. Okay? So yung pangalawa naman natin, graphing y is equal to x squared plus k. Let's now change the value of your k. Okay? So, from y is equal to x squared, dadagdagan lang natin yan ng, let's say, y is equal to x squared. Dagdagan natin ng plus 1. Okay? So, ano nangyari dun sa parabola natin? Umakyat. Tama. Okay. So, from y is equal to x squared, dinagdagan natin ng plus 1, yung parabola natin umakyat ng ilang units? Okay, very good. Umakyat ng 1 unit. E paano naman kung gawin natin y is equal to x squared plus 2? Okay, so umakyat na siya ng 2 units and so on and so forth. So how about if I say y is equal to x squared plus 4? Saan na magiging parabola natin? Okay, tama. Aakyat ngayon yung parabola natin ng 4 units. Ayan, umakyat siya ng 4 units. Ngayon, kung gagawin natin yung value ng a natin negative, gawin natin itong negative lahat. Ayan. So, magiging parabola natin, magiging opens downward. Gawin natin negative naman ito. Yung parabola natin, it will go opens downward again, pero it shifted 1 unit pataas. Ito naman, gawin natin negative. Ang mangyayari sa parabola natin, opens downward, pero aakyat naman siya pataas ulit. And then, kapag yung a natin dito ay negative, aakyat pa rin siya ng 4 na units, pero it opens downward. Okay? Nakuha po ba? Now, this time, paano naman kung gawin nating positive lahat yung value ng a, pero this time, gawin naman natin, instead of plus 1, plus 2, plus 4, gawin nating minus 1, minus 2, and minus 4. Ano kaya mangyayari sa kanya? Okay, tingnan natin. Wait, plus 1. Sorry. So, gawin natin plus 1 muna. Erase muna natin sila. Okay, so from y is equal to x squared, yung x squared plus 1, gawin natin siyang minus 1. Ano kaya magiging parabola natin dyan? Okay, so bumaba siya ng 1 unit. So, of course, itong x squared plus 2, pag ito may minus 2 natin, bababa siya ngayon ng 2 units. Okay? So, yung x squared plus 4, kapag ginawa naman natin ng minus 4, bababa siya ngayon ng 4 units. Ayan. Okay? Malinaw? So, ibig sabihin, ang value ng k, kapag pinalitan mo yung value ng k, your parabola either shifted upward or it shifted downward. Depende kung ilang k units ang nilagay mo dyan. Malinaw? So now this time, paano naman kung palitan natin yung value ng h? Okay? Value naman ng h ang titingnan natin. So graphing y is equal to x minus h square naman ang gagawin natin. So again, initially, ang magiging basis natin ay itong y is equal to x squared. So, palitan naman natin yung value ng h. So, ang magiging quadratic function natin will become y is equal to quantity x minus. Sabihin na natin 1 ang value ng h and then square it. So, ano nangyari? So, it shifted your parabola from y is equal to x squared, it moves to the right 1 unit. Kasi ang value ng h natin is 1. So, paano naman kung gawin natin y is equal to quantity x minus 4. Sabihin na natin. So, saan kaya mapupunta ang parabola natin? Okay, tingnan natin. Okay, then that's it. Now, from y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating x minus 1. So, ang value ng y natin, ang value ng h natin dito is 1. So, it moves to the right 1 unit. Doon naman sa x minus 4 square, ang value ng h natin is 4. So, your parabola will move to the right 4 units naman. Okay? Eh, paano naman kung palitan natin? Gawin naman natin na instead na minus 1, or value ng h natin 1, gawin naman nating plus 1. Saan kaya mapupunta ang parabola natin? Tingin nyo guys. So, pinalitan natin ng plus 1. Siyempre, yung vice versa niya, mapupunta naman siya ngayon sa kaliwa. At yung x minus 4 na yung kanina, papalitan natin ng instead of minus 4, gawin nating plus 4. So, mapupunta kaya saan ang parabola natin? Okay? Siyempre, mapupunta siya sa kaliwa. It will move 4 units to the right. So again, from y is equal to x squared, ginawa nating plus 1, yung parabola natin napunta dyan. Ginawa nating plus 4, yung parabola natin ay mapupunta naman 4 units to your left. Okay. Now this time, gawin naman nating yung value ng a, value ng h, value ng k, pagsama-samahin natin at palitan natin lahat. Ano kaya magiging itsura ng parabola natin? So to start, again, nandito tayo sa y is equal to x squared. No? Yan yung magiging basis natin. So, let's try making y is equal to quantity x. Gawin natin x minus 2 square natin. So, ang value ng h natin dito ay 2 at lagyan natin ng plus 4. So, ang value ng k natin ay 4. So, ang itsura ng parabola mo ngayon will be ayun. So, it moves 2 units to the right and 4 units upward. Kasi nga, ang value ng h natin determines kung pakaliwa ba siya or pakanan. At ang value naman ng k natin determines kung paakyat naman siya or pababa. So, ang vertex natin ngayon ay nasa, saan? Nasa 2 and 4. Okay? Malinaw po ba? So, let's have another one. Let's say y is equal to quantity x. Sabihin na natin minus 4. Square natin yan. Tapos, minus 2. So, ang parabola natin ay pumunta ng kanan, 4 units, pero bumaba naman siya ng 2 units since you have minus 2. Tingnan natin kung bumaba nga talaga siya. Okay. So, see? So, pumunta yung parabola natin 4 units to the right, pero bumaba naman siya ng 2 units downward. And ang vertex natin ay nasa 4 and negative 2. Another one. Let's say y is equal to quantity. Okay, quantity x plus naman ngayon. Let's say plus 3. Tapos square natin yan and minus let's say 4. So ano nangyari? Yung parabola natin ay pumunta ng kaliwa 3 units pero bumaba naman siya ng 4 units from our y is equal to x squared. So, tingnan natin kung nandiyan nga siya. Ayun. So, 3 units pakaliwa and 4 units downward. So, that is now your parabola. And take note ha, ang value ng a natin or yung sign ng value natin ng a, ang sign ng a natin ay lahat ayan ay positive. So, therefore, ang parabola natin opens upward. Palitan natin, gawin nating negative. So, syempre, ang mangyayari dyan, they will opens downward. Lahat ng mga yan will opens downward. No? Kasi yan yung ginawa natin, opens downward. Kasi parabola natin, the value of your a here is negative. So, tingnan ninyo. So, lahat ng ginawa natin kanina, lahat sila opens downward. But take note, no, ang mga vertices nila ganun pa rin. Dito sa y is equal to negative x minus 2 square plus 4. So, ayun yung parabola mo. Ang value ng h mo dito ay 2. So, you move 2 units to the right. And plus 4, ang value ng k mo dito ay 4. So, you move 4 units upward. Pero yung parabola natin opens downward. And for this one naman, 4 units pa kanan kasi ang value ng h natin dito ay 4. And 2 units downward naman kasi ang value ng k natin dito ay negative 2. So, dito naman sa red naman natin, plus 3 yan. So, meaning, ang value na plus 3 yan, ang value ng h natin ay negative 3. So, therefore, magmumove siya ng pakaliwa, 3 units, and negative 4 naman doon sa value ng k. So, bumaba siya ng 4 units downward. Ano po? And that's it.